Welcome back to LimQ Plus, everyone. On this channel, I am 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until Tears of the Kingdom, the sequel, comes out. Today, that's in 119 days. We are past the 120-day mark now. In fact, today is the 12th of January, which means the game is basically exactly 5 months away. That being said, thank you so much, first of all, for the well wishes. Like I said yesterday, I was in the hospital for a bit. Thankfully, everything seems to be mostly fine. Just a little bit of a headache still, but for the most part, I'm doing good, so don't worry about me too much. I appreciate it, though, if you send some nice wishes. That being said, today I want to talk about things in Breath of the Wild that make me angry. What could that be? Why do things in this game make me angry in the first place? This is a video game. Aren't video games supposed to be fun? Yes, they are, and Breath of the Wild for the most part is, but there is some things that do make me angry. I think the most obvious one, and most people will agree with this, is rain. Rain in Breath of the Wild has a huge design flaw, which is that there's absolutely no way to counteract it, and that it's random. Yes, you can technically sleep on a campfire a bunch of times until it's not raining, but if you're out in the wild and you're trying to climb somewhere and suddenly it's raining, there's literally no count... What the hell? I swear I didn't script this. But let's say it's raining randomly. Let's say it's randomly raining. And it stopped as well. Nice. Yo, Breath of the Wild actually with the perfect showcase on why rain is frustrating. Wow, love that for us. That being said, this is perfect. A second thing. Wait, this is like... The game is cooperating so well with me, even though I'm talking about things that annoy me. So after the random rain, where there's no counterplay, because for some reason, the climbing gear, which would have been perfect for this sort of thing, unfortunately doesn't give you resistance to climbing in the rain. Even the Zora armor, they should have given any armor the ability to not climb in the rain, to not lose your height when you climb in the rain, right? Because that's obviously the frustrating thing. It can make you really angry. And it makes people not appreciate regions like Farron, which in my opinion are beautiful and there's lots to explore here, but if it's randomly raining, it just sucks. And I agree. Especially if you're not going to be using glitches. The second thing I was literally going to bring up right here is the random stall enemy spawns at night. These might not be super annoying for you in your casual playthrough, because, you know, you always are looking for resources, and sometimes these, you know, skeletons spawning and randomly giving you a weapon or a bow can be useful. But they are incredibly frustrating when you want to do Korok seeds. It seems like they tend to spawn a little bit more often around like Korok seed areas, for example here, right? And if you're trying to set up a Korok seed, you're trying to solve one of those rock circles, it can be extremely annoying when they spawn and ruin your day. So that's definitely something that comes to mind for me. Now, another thing that's extremely annoying is Korok seeds in general. Not all of them, for some people all of them, but for me specific ones tend to be really bad. This one here is a great example. This is a Korok seed that's supposed to be fun, right? Because you're playing golf. Wow, what a fun golf track we're gonna be doing here. But in reality, this never really works that way. Unfortunately, my weapon here, my two-hand weapon, is broken. There is a setup that we use for these sort of Korok seeds in 100%, where we try to stasis the boulder, aim it against like this tree and hope that it like at least somehow gets close to where we're trying to go. Let's see how much I can still charge this. Great start. I don't know if this one-hand weapon is probably not even gonna get close. Yeah, nah. Actually, this is at least in a decent position because I'm probably not gonna get the hole in one unless this boulder rolls down now, which it seemingly is doing. Oh boy. These Korok seeds in particular are a great example of annoying Korok seeds, because let's say you get the boulder here. Now this absolutely painstaking process of actually getting it into the hole is awful. You have to make sure that you don't charge up the boulder too much. Now, if I'm charging it up too much, which I think I did there, it's going to be rolling down on the other side of the hill. I think I actually overcharged this way too much here, which I guess is a good showcase of why this is annoying. Yeah, you see it's already gone. And if you charge it too little on this section, you kind of want to stop it again before it starts rolling away too much, but your stasis is going to be on cooldown. This is just a perfect example of a super frustrating Korok seed, and it's going to be worse for me as I don't have the weapons that I... Oh my god. The weapons that I would usually have here. This Lionel down here unfortunately only has a spear, which is not really gonna be helping me either. Yeah, not really. Okay, I wanted to go for the headshot to at least get some style points back. Unfortunately, I don't have the best equipment here. I'm gonna have to go for some more melee hits. Getting his bow will be pretty useful though. Okay, my damage output unfortunately is pathetic, so this might take longer than I wanted it to take. That was not planned. We're fighting a random Lionel today, apparently, in this episode. Even though I just wanted to show off this Korok seed, but I realized that I also need some durability in terms of weapons. So it just made sense. I'm not getting any double hits there. With those spin attacks. Why am I so bad right now at headshotting his chin? Well, at least I give you something to watch in terms of this Lionel fight, even though this was not the idea at all today. In fact, I wanted to just rant a little bit more about... Actually, you know what? I can start talking about this because I'm using this weapon right now. One thing that makes me angry about Breath of the Wild is obviously, just like many people, that weapons can break, right? But the real problem, in my opinion, is that the champion weapons break. Like, I'm realizing how absolutely annoying Lionel fights are if you don't have good gear. Not because necessarily super hard, but mainly because it's just so tedious. Like, you have to do so much damage. I guess I only had attack up 1 equipped here and pretty bad gear, but anyway. Champion weapons, in my opinion, should not be breakable. This would have been the perfect opportunity for them to add permanent weapons, in my opinion. Yes, you can repair them by going to the village you get them from, and then hopefully have a diamond on you and the materials that you need to do that. For example, repairing the Great Eagle Bow, which I just lost. I could actually do right now if I brought the guy in Rito Village a diamond and 10 wood, I think. Or do you even need a diamond? I think it's a diamond, 10 wood, and like a specific bow. Or am I thinking of the wrong... I think it is, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong weapon, and you need the diamond to make this spear I'm using right now. Pretty sure it's a diamond though. Essentially you can repair them, but I wish you wouldn't even have to do anything like that. And you could simply just have an unbreakable weapon. The champion weapons are not even the strongest weapons in the game. I think the entire idea... Okay, let's see how this one goes, by the way, because I finally need to get this Korok seed. Oh, this is actually... Wow, okay, so here, this got pretty close, but you see the boulder is rolling back. And I'm gonna try to... Okay, nice. It actually stopped. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to stasis it and then get it even closer. But it actually cooperated with me here for once by stopping at the hill. But yeah, the champion weapons would have been a great opportunity to make weapons that don't break. I'm really sad that they specifically break. Hello, Link. Like it just did. Wow, perfect showcase once again. And it's, in my opinion, a missed opportunity. Here is the... this is the absolute perfect showcase of the annoyance of this Korok seed. Your stasis rune just doesn't come up in time for you to stop it again. And then you lose your progress. This is the perfect showcase, actually. Surely I will actually... Okay. You know what would be funny? If I got exactly 1 Korok seed in this session. But if it's any Korok seed that makes that happen, it's this. Oh no. Here it comes. Alright. This will do it, right? Beautiful. Only took around 15 minutes to complete 1 Korok seed. Thank you, Breath of the Wild, for the amazingly fun gameplay. And as you can tell, I'm already angry, even though this is just a video where I'm supposed to be ranting about my anger in the game. What makes me angry, and this Korok seed made it possible again. So we talked about rain, we talked about skeleton enemies, we talked about durability and weapon breaking, and especially the champion ability, champion weapons breaking. They should not be breakable in my opinion. I think the entire system on durability is basically so that you don't use the same weapon the entire playthrough because it's so powerful. The champion weapons are simply not that powerful, with the only exception maybe of the boulder breaker, the weapon that you get in Goron City, which is a pretty powerful two-hand weapon, but casually most people didn't even like two-hand weapons. In fact, most people dislike two-hand weapons casually because they are slow. They are only really broken when you use speedrun tactics. So I really do hope that we get some permanent progression item, which yes, the Master Sword is in this game, but that's exactly the point. Like with the champion weapons, you would have had some variety in the game, while also having permanent weapons. The Master Sword, if anything, is... With the Master Sword, they did exactly what, in my opinion, they tried to avoid. By everyone is just using the 60 damage Master Sword and not using any other weapons, because they are not unbreakable. Well, the Master Sword is, so... I don't really know the decision-making there. I'm not a big fan. And, yeah, those are just my thoughts on some things that make me angry. We talked about rain. Oh, another huge one. No. Uh-oh. Well, it's not this one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be slipping down all the way. Oh, never mind. Okay, actually saved. Another one that comes to mind is, in my opinion, the Hebra region. It's something that makes me angry, but mostly frustrated, because Hebra, in the top left of the map, is a beautiful region, but you literally can't see it. I have an emote in my Twitch chat called Fields Hebra, man, and it's essentially just a gray texture, because 90% of the time you're playing in the Hebra region, probably 95%, it's snowing. Or it's like snowing / foggy. And this is extremely frustrating. It's a beautiful region on clear days, but it's barely ever clear. And maneuvering Hebra casually is so bad. Like, it could have been such a beautiful area. And trust me, go to Hebra on a clear day and you'll see how fun it is to explore. But really frustrating and making me a little bit angry even. That Hebra has this very, very foggy, gray look. Those are things I feel like I rant about all the time. Some other things that I previously mentioned are stealth missions, but this is a very personal thing. I personally hated the Yiga hideout and basically stealthing behind Oki here in the Korok Forest. If you watch me, you already know this. That doesn't mean that it's something that makes everyone angry. I know people enjoy stealth gameplay, but I don't. That being said, I want to end today's episode with literally my favorite Korok in the game, since we are here on a positive note with something that does make me angry. People ask me sometimes what's my favorite Korok in the game. It's this one. It's literally the most relaxed Korok out there, chilling on his chair, enjoying the view, which right now isn't beautiful because Akala also tends to get pretty thunderstormy at times. I could talk about so many more things now that I see the Akala Citadel back there. I'm so mad that you can't go inside the Akala Citadel. It's my favorite building in the game. But it is what it is. This right here is my favorite Korok in the game. I think I was mean enough to Breath of the Wild and its flaws today. At the end of the day, it's my favorite game of all time. Let me know your frustrations as well. And thank you so much for watching. Also, wait. I just realized, I know that a lot of you don't like these cinematic, like, stripes, but I did realize a pretty annoying flaw just now, so I might as well just fix that quickly, while I can still see. But right there, I realized that that looked pretty ugly, because you couldn't see the Korok count, but you could see it like half, you could like see half of the Korok count, which is just ugly, so I guess I'm getting one more. The one down here, just to make sure that that looks better. But yeah, let me know what you hate / makes you angry in Breath of the Wild. I'm assuming rain is gonna be true for lots of you guys as well, and maybe the skeleton enemies. The other points might be a little bit more specific. Well, actually, the golf Korok seeds are awful. I know, by the way, that a lot of people have never gotten all Koroks. Like, also, I guess, no, don't let me know that right now. I'm gonna ask a question again in a different video if you've gotten all the Koroks yourself yet. Because I've realized that player 5, who is obviously top any % runner. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so right now it's on screen. No, it disappeared. Why did it disappear? Or alternatively... Oh wow, yeah, what if I do like this? less stripes is where you can see the text boxes and probably the full Korok count. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. I know some of you don't like these cinematic stripes at all, and you're like, Madge, why do you put those stripes? I can't see the full game. But I want to do something different with this channel, and I still like the look of it, so don't flame me too hard. I think this way you see a little bit more of the game where we still have the look. You know? Yeah, actually I like this a lot. I like this cutout a lot. Anyway, that being said, you can flame me in the comments for not liking it still. I'm still gonna keep it. I don't care. At this point, I'm committed, and I think it makes the content on the channel slightly more unique to other Breath of the Wild commentary style videos, even if you think it's ugly. That being said, again, let me know what you hate / love in the game. No, not love in the game, but you already hate in the game. The point I was making, I'm all over the place, sorry, is that player 5 doesn't have all Korok seeds, and player 5 never got all the Korok seeds. Player 5 is a current any % world record holder, super skilled player, but even though he played the game so much, has never gotten all Korok seeds. And if you haven't gotten all Korok seeds, I'm not blaming you, because the Golf Korok seed is one of them, and I hate it. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.